Well, hello everybody. My name is Lindsay and I am by myself again. I am just running to Costco, but before I do that, I wanted to drop off some donations at the donation center. So I'm gonna do that really quick and run to Costco and we can hang out for a little bit, hopefully. And hopefully my phone doesn't die whilst doing all of this. But yeah, I'm excited to get rid of some of this stuff. And I am kind of in the way, so I'm gonna move. And then we can head to Costco. I don't think I'm going into the donation center today, but I might tomorrow because I do need to go in. I'm just doing this before dinner, so I'm gonna be picking up a rotisserie chicken from Costco as well as, you know, the stuff that I need. So I don't need a lot of stuff. I'm out of flour and I've been making sourdough lately, so I kind of need some flour, and I'm gonna be making I'm gonna be getting like honey and a few other things that I am needing because I want to make some beef jerky on my husband will smoke it. I want to do some in the smoker and then some in my new air fryer because it has a dehydrating setting, so I wanted to try that setting. So I was gonna put a little bit in there and then do the rest in the smoker and see which one I like better. I don't know, we can try both. Let's go.
Would you follow me, or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy. Or would you stay with me now till the morning light? Before you turn away.
Okay, hand towels are on my set in my list. I don't know. 2 hand towels and 2 washcloths. Is that worth $8? Probably. What color would I want though? I like this blue. The gray and the teal is nice too, but I would like a lighter green, but I don't know. I think I like these ones the most, so sure, we'll go with that. And if these were bath sheets, I'd totally go for them because they're $5, but they are not, but they are just regular bath towels, so I wish they had the bigger size, but that's okay. These have 0 grams of added sugar, so I might try these for my little guy for a snack. Yay! I bet both kids would like those actually. Okay, I normally buy Rayo's, but the organic Kirkland marinara sauce actually has no added sugars. So I might try that and see how I react with that because that's cheaper. And I have heard that if you use authentic Italian noodles from other countries, specifically not American flour, then you'll feel better. So I'm gonna try those too because we still like pasta at our house. I don't eat it all the time, but sometimes we do. So I'm gonna try this, you know, for fun. Except this one's on sale, so I'm gonna go for this one instead because it's cheaper. Okay, I'm needing some soy sauce. Let's grab that. And to the next aisle. Okay, so they've got all-purpose bread flour and they've got all-purpose baking flour. I don't know, do I just want the baking flour, the all-purpose? They've also got organic over there, but I'm just not as worried about that right now. Probably should be. I think I'll go for this one. And then I'll maybe try the bread flour next time. I almost forgot my 0-calorie sweetener that I always buy. Yay! I think I'm gonna go with this one. For one thing, it's raw, unfiltered, and organic, but it has like the smaller containers. Because I feel like the bigger ones, they get more, I don't know. They tend to like get yucky faster. Not yucky, but like gritty. I don't know how to explain it. Thinking of being a little naughty, but it is no added sugar, so is that bad? I don't know, I think it might be worth a try. It's $13.99. So we'll see. Sounds really yummy. I haven't had these in stock for a while, so I'm excited. Yay. Yay. And the bacon, it's not a great price, but it's okay. So I'm just gonna grab one of these. Not chicken breasts, sorry, I want chicken thighs. Find them. I have to get the wings next time too. Busy in there, so I grabbed some cherries, which was about $6.99, and then these two were $3.69 each for 2 pounds, so pretty good. I'm thinking about getting this for Christmas, but not right away, but definitely would be super fun. It's like the nugget couch, you know, but only $150 versus like $600. Might be worth a try. Not today though. I might be getting this for Devin for Father's Day. He already got a present, but it might be fun for Dan to wrap something up for him. So we'll probably do that. This is your reminder to not go to Costco when you're hungry, because then you splurge and you buy things. Also, pregnancy. So I'm just leaving Costco and I spent way too much money, but we're gonna take it all home and we'll eat it. It's not like we won't eat it, but it just feels like a lot of money. I wasn't planning on spending that much today. Oops. Let's go home and eat it though. I'm excited for the rotisserie chicken. I did grab one of those, so yay.
I know that I told you we're over. I swear that I'm sober. Just listen, I miss you. And I know that I said all these things, but now when you're with her, I can see that you miss me. Would you stay till the morning light, or would you follow me, or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy, or would you stay with me now till the morning light, till the morning light, till the morning light, till the morning light, yeah. Till the morning light, till the morning light, till the morning light, yeah. Maybe I'm just too weak, maybe I'm just afraid of being alone. Well, I don't care, 'cause right now I feel the love that we said we would burn. Oh, I know that you feel it too. I know that I told you we're over. I swear that I'm sober. Just listen, I miss you. And I know that I said all these things, but now when you're with her, I can see that you miss me. Just stay.
I really need to stop doing voiceovers in the morning. I just recorded this part and I had to like clear my throat out after listening to it, because oh my gosh, my throat is so gross in the morning. Anyway, so I decided to make some sourdough. Hopefully it sounds a little bit better now. But this is my favorite way to make sourdough now. It's a sandwich bread and it's a Farmhouse on Boone recipe. And I did not add enough salt the first time I made it. I think I read in the recipe 1 teaspoon, because the recipe calls for 1 tablespoon. It is 2 loaves of bread. You need more than 1 teaspoon for 2 loaves of bread. Anyway, it was delicious, other than the fact that it needed more flavor. But I do like that it's literally just starter, water, flour, honey, like not even very much honey. It's 2 tablespoons of honey for both loaves. So flour, water, butter. I don't think I mentioned the butter. Water, starter, butter, salt, honey. So not even like that many ingredients. I'll have it linked below if you guys want to check it out yourself. Because I'm not going to be able to explain everything. But I don't do it exactly this way that I'm doing it in the video. Every time now I've kind of changed the way I do it. I do the steps that I've done fairly the same. I add all the wet ingredients and then I start adding the flour in at the end. Basically, I add all the ingredients together and then mix it all together so it's all mixed. And then I add the flour in at the end and let it kind of come to the right texture. It is like 8 cups of flour. Look at my mixer floating away from me. But yeah, so I will say I do, once it's all incorporated, I like to throw the I like to take it out and split it in half and then knead it in my KitchenAid half at a time because it's just too much dough for the size of KitchenAid that I have. If you have a bigger KitchenAid, I think that it's fine because the recipe does say that you can do it all at once. So I think she has a bigger KitchenAid. But yeah, so I will say when I like grease my pans, I greased them with butter and then I put flour in them. I would not recommend that unless you really, really, really get in there. But now I just do it with some coconut avocado oil spray and it works perfectly. They slide right on out. It's like I'll let them sit there for hours after they're done cooking and then they slide right on out. It's really great. So the first time I made this, I did have to knead it by hand and that was fine. Like it's not that hard to knead by hand. It just does take a little bit of time. Was I adding more salt to it? I think I was tasting it and I was like, it needs more salt. And then I think I added a little bit more salt, but it still wasn't enough. But I did have Devin coat my bowl with some of the avocado spray. And then this is not what I would do next time. I will not leave a just rag on top or whatever, tea towel, whatever it's called. I will not just cover it in a towel unless it's a wet towel. I might do that. But I just spray the top of the starter and then I cover it in plastic wrap and that seems to keep it nicer because when I come in, you'll see in just a second, it'll come out of the bowl, but there's like a crust on the top, which it's fine, and I just mixed it in and it was fine. But there was like a crust on the top, if you can kind of tell right there, it's like a stiffer part, and then like the bottom, it falls right out of the bowl. I will say it's very nice, but yeah, there's that crust, and so I just kind of kneaded it in there and rolled it into it, and I was like, that's fine. I had a few things that I didn't love, and I don't know why I even got the rolling pin out for this because I don't need to. You just shape it with your hands, guys. It's not rocket science. You just shape it with your hands. It was not needing the rolling pin, but you know, it probably did make it a little nicer. I don't really know. And then yeah, it was very nice. And then I just let them rise in the fridge because I had to go to some doctor's appointments and I didn't want them to not rise enough, if that makes sense. So yeah. Not rise enough. I didn't want them to overproof because that would be a disaster. So I put them in the fridge because it kind of stalls out the rising process a little bit, makes it go a little slower. So then I could go to my appointments. This was pretty dang early in the morning. So when I let the thing rise, it was overnight. The first rise was overnight just on my counter and it was like 10, 11 hours. And then when I laid it out. So that's what's nice about sourdough. You can just let it rise overnight and I've never had any issues with it. My sister did have issues with that. I don't know. I think it just depends on your starter. I think the health of the starter is probably the most important thing. She was given her starter and it didn't work out as good for her that first time, but I think it's been a lot better since. I don't know. I love my sourdough starter. I have made so many things with it. I made Pop-Tarts with my sourdough starter because I was craving Pop-Tarts so bad the other day. I was like, you know what? I'm going to make some Pop-Tarts. And they were basically just like a jam-filled pastry. But I buy jam from the store because it's not sugary, but it does have like fruit juices and stuff in it, so it's not the best, but it's good. And so I just basically made like this pastry pie crust almost, and like a really sweet pie crust, and then I stuffed it with the what is it, the jam. I did jam for some of them, and then I did some with the Nutella that I found. It's the Good brand, and it doesn't have the best ingredients, but I saw it. It's sugar-free, and it was so delicious. So I'm so hungry. I decided to do dishes this morning instead of eat breakfast. And then I rushed out the door, and now I'm hungry. And I'm at my doctor's right now. I went to one appointment already. I'll talk about it in a minute, but now I'm at my second one. Yay, being pregnant is so fun. All right, I'm just eating some lunch. I did some baked potatoes with all the fixins, like a loaded baked potato without the skin, because the skin grosses me out. I've got my loaves. This one looks prettier than the other, but doesn't it look really pretty? I think it looks great. I'm excited about it. Ooh, pan's getting hot. Okay, I think because the oven's on. But I'm gonna egg wash them and throw them in the oven. They've raised, I think, a good amount. I feel like it's a good amount. We're gonna see how high they'll rise after this, but I'm gonna throw an egg wash on them and then throw them in the oven for 45 minutes at 375. It's already preheated, so I just need an egg and some milk, I guess, for an egg wash. Splash of milk. It said like a teaspoon or a tablespoon. I don't know how much it was. I don't really care. All right, now I'm just gonna do this little wash on the top. Now to go into the oven. I'm hoping that they turn out good. Let's see. This one had a little bit of like a fold, so I don't know. I think it'll still be really good. And 45 minutes on the timer. Starting now. About to go off. My doctor's appointments were good though. Just checking up on baby. Ooh. That's pretty. What do you think? Does it look good? Does it look good? Definitely did cause a nice little crust on top there. What do you think? How does that look? Does it look yummy? I think it looks yummy. I'm excited to try it once it's all cooled down. Obviously, I'm not gonna eat it right this second. Okay, don't drop them, but look how pretty. So pretty. That top is gorgeous. Anyway, so my appointments were good. I just I had to go to like ultrasound, and then I went to my normal baby doctor, and both appointments went well. Apparently I have a weird shaped placenta, circumvallate, but they don't know that for sure because they can't tell specifically, but it seems like that might be what I have. So I have to go back again at 32 weeks to the ultrasound place for them to check to make sure that baby girl is growing well, and she was growing good this time, so they're not super worried about it, but it is something to worry about, I guess. Not like crazy worry about, but definitely something to keep in mind as we go forward and just make sure that baby's growing well. But none of my doctors think it's an issue, so feels good. The baby is definitely there, kicking around. I'm 24 weeks, and I feel like I'm doing pretty good. If ever like you hear like I'm saying I'm 24 weeks, or I say it in a video, because sometimes I say it in a video and sometimes I say it on a voiceover. The voiceovers I don't do at the same time that I film the video, so sometimes it just doesn't really work out, because I once was talking about my 1-year-old, and I did a video and he was like 10 months old, and he was like about to turn 11 months old. So I think when I did the voiceover for that video, he was 11 months old, and then I was talking about how he's gonna be 1 soon. So it was like a really confusing video because I talked about the same little boy, but he was 3 different ages at the time apparently. So I thought that was really funny, but you know, do I have something? No, it's just a shadow. Okay. I might run really quickly to the thrift store to look for shorts for Dan because he needs some shorts. Bread. And I didn't film in the store, but I did get a clip of me walking in, so you'll see me walking into Savers in 3, 2. What do you think? Probably even be better with a little bit of butter on it, but I think it'll be good for sandwich bread. I might add more flavor to it though. I might add more salt to it next time.
All clean.
Yes, and every time I've made it since, I've added enough salt and it has made the bread so good. It's just delicious. I would recommend making this recipe if you're at all interested in sourdough at all. It's delicious. I would recommend. But yeah, so I just kind of brought this to the dinner table while we were having, I don't know what we were eating, something yummy. I don't know. And then we had bread with it. So there you go. Delicious. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.